Yeah, you know what? It's Friday, and usually on a day like this, a lot of people are looking forward to the weekend. No, we're looking forward to starting the weekend. Now, normally Molly's here, but she needed a day off. You understand what I'm saying? She says, I just can't deal with you. I just can't deal with you, man. I need a break. That's what she said. So I got Christine in the house. All right, my man Ryan Clark, he traveling all over the United States of America, but can't get a damn signal right. So he ain't gonna be here. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? We don't need him. It's your boy in the house. It's Swagu in the house. My man Bart Scott is coming on later. You see Swag. He's without swag though, because he knows what's coming in just 3 days. It's Stephen A. and the crew. I'm here, and that's all that matters. Holla at your boy! Woo!
Jackson sets in the pistol.
You really just gotta keep playing your game.
Jackson will keep it on the read option.
I just try to play like myself.
Spins at the 30.
I just want to get to the promised land.
Jackson 10, 5, touchdown Ravens! Here, wants to the right, standing in front, wires to end zone, touchdown! 20, 10, 5. Go-ahead touchdown!
Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well on this fantastic Friday. As Stephen A. mentioned, Christine Williamson here for Molly. You saw Stephen A. and Swagu. We have some more friends coming through, as he mentioned as well. Thanks for hanging with us as you head into your weekend. We've got a lot coming at you. What, Stephen A.? What's happening?
First thing, couple things.
Yeah.
Christine, you look stunning. So let's throw that out there. The black is working. It's working. The black is working. Okay, Swagu. I feel you, big sexy. I feel you. But I just want to say, I just want to say this. For a brother in his 50s, I'm not doing too bad. I'm not doing too bad.
You clean today? You clean today, brother? You are clean today.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. Is that purple? Is that purple?
Let's do it.
Hey, Swaggy,
yes,
how
it
are
is.
you?
Yes, it is, girl.
Good. It looks great.
Yes, it is.
I'm good.
All
yes,
right.
it is.
Let's start in Baltimore. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson posted on social media last night that he won't play in Sunday's wildcard game in Cincinnati, indicating that his left knee remains unstable and that his injury is more serious than they originally believed. With Jackson out, the Ravens will start either Tyler Huntley or Anthony Brown against the Bengals. This was the first time Jackson addressed his injury since spraining his left knee on December 4th. The tweet reads as follows: "Thank you everyone for your support and concerns regarding my injuries. I want to give you all an update as I am in the recovery process. There is still inflammation surrounding my knee. I'm still in good spirits as I continue with treatments on the road to recovery. I wish I could be out there with my guys more than anything, but I can't give a 100% of myself to my guys and fans. I'm still hopeful we still have a chance." Yesterday, Stephen A. had this to say about what should happen in Baltimore.
What should the Ravens do about Lamar?
Trade him.
What?
You heard what I said?
Trade him?
Trade him. I'm acknowledging and recognizing the greatness of him, but his durability being the question mark, combined with the money he wants, that you as an organization are obviously hesitant to give him. All of those things aligned with one another. I would strongly look into what assets I can get for Lamar Jackson, because I could get the house for this brother. I'm talking about multiple first-round picks, multiple players.
All right, Marcus, I'm going to start with you here. Do you agree with Stephen A? Should they trade Lamar?
Oh, my God. Listen, here's the thing. It's not far-fetched to think that, right? Like, we've seen this team go through a year of contract negotiations. We've seen both opposite sides not reach an agreement. We understand where Lamar is in his career, and I get what Stephen A is saying. Like, this is 10 games in 2 years that he's missed, his style of play. The issue I have with trading Lamar Jackson is if you're the Baltimore Ravens, you must be blowing the whole thing up and starting from scratch, because everything is built around him. Everything you've done offensively, the success that you've had offensively, irregardless of him missing games, has been solely because Lamar Jackson has been your quarterback. So if you're willing to take that step and make that decision, then I understand where you're coming from. But there is no way in hell if I'm the Baltimore Ravens, I would voluntarily trade Lamar Jackson. I don't know what the compensation will be. And you make a great point about what they're going to get back. What they won't have is Lamar Jackson walk through them doors again and a clear picture of where they're going in the future. And this is the other part. Who you going to get once you trade him away? Are you banking on drafting somebody because you got draft picks? Are you going to trade for another quarterback that's going to have the type of impact that Lamar Jackson has had on your franchise? The Baltimore Ravens put themselves in this position. Yesterday on NFL Live, Shefty reported, we were having a conversation. He said that the Baltimore Ravens only offered Lamar Jackson $133 million guaranteed. That is crazy to me. When Kyler Murray got more, when Russell Wilson got more in Denver. So irregardless of the $230 million that the Cleveland Browns gave Deshaun Watson, you got to pay him more than Kyler Murray and Russell Wilson based on what he's done for your franchise. So Stephen A., if you're saying from a business standpoint, we don't value Lamar Jackson like everybody in the world think we should value Lamar Jackson, then let's trade Lamar Jackson away. My only issue with saying that is the Baltimore Ravens take 10 steps back. If they willing to do that, I'm with you. I think that's asinine with where they are. When you look at the landscape of the AFC and all of the quarterbacks, not only in your division with Joe Burrow that you're going to have to play against, Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, all of these guys are on your side of the conference. And you're going to get rid of one of the better quarterbacks that gives you a chance to compete with those guys. That's crazy to me. I hear you. I understand what you're saying, but it would be stupid for the Baltimore Ravens to trade Lamar Jackson.
Well, let me crystallize what I said yesterday, Swagu, because you weren't here. What I talked about was the greatness of Lamar Jackson, how phenomenal he was. And that if we're talking about his talent, of course you don't want to let him go. What I articulated, however, is look at what's been
65 on the money line. The Giants are plus $1.40. So they're like slight favorites. Key, I tell you what, it took a 62-yard field goal to beat the Giants last time. Man, I like my guys here.
I do. I like the Giants in this situation, too. I feel like that secondary, getting some of those guys back, Adoree Jackson and company, I feel like defensively they could do some things, put some pressure on Minnesota. Minnesota's really good when people come at them with pressure. They don't shy away from blitzing and Kirk Cousins and Jamar Jefferson, but in this situation, I'm just going to take the Giants.
Yeah, plus Giants got 4 legit, and 3 of them are healthy, pass rushers up front. It's a whole lot. All right. Finally,
Ravens at Bengals.
And this kills me, Key, because Ravens were my preseason pick, and Lamar already got. Let's not forget, when Lamar and the Ravens beat Joe Burrow and the Bengals, Lamar outplayed Joe Burrow down the stretch in that game. And I mean, with Lamar, you always got a shot. Key, they don't have him.
No, and it looks like Huntley may be the guy. He practiced yesterday. Yeah. So I'm taking Cincinnati. I mean, they got the better skill position players on the perimeter. They have their quarterback. They're healthy. I'm going with Cincinnati in this situation. And Baltimore, maybe it's a different game because they kind of know each other a little bit, and maybe all of a sudden Huntley does some spectacular stuff if he's the guy at the quarterback spot and the defense creates a couple turnovers. Other than that, Cincinnati should win the game.
Huntley has some talent, and if you squint, it's like, wait, that's kind of like, no, it's not the results are just not the same. But, you know, I like the Bengals all day and the Bills all day, primarily because of the injuries to the quarterbacks. But I might like them anyway in those. Like, you know, there's good reasons to pick those teams anyway. But now when the other team don't have their starting quarterback, let's get realistic. Be a part of Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max Nation on the Dr. Pepper call-in line, 888-SAY-ESPN. But upsets do happen, and this would be huge upsets. These would be 888-729-3776. ESPN Nation's presented by Dr. Pepper. It ain't college football season without the delicious taste of an ice cold Dr. Pepper, the one fans deserve. All right, coming up next, here's the question. Have we seen the last of Lamar Jackson in a Ravens uniform? Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.
Lamar Jackson, he shouldn't have to crawl and beg and plead to get a deal done as valuable as he is for your organization and your football team. He shouldn't be in a situation of feeling stressed out. You should have given him what his market value is a long time ago and not try to shortchange him.
This is Keyshawn, J. Will, and Max.